Welcome to this video tutorial where we will learn how to transform our raw Flipkart data into clean and usable data. We will walk you through the essential steps to clean, process and prepare your data, ensuring it's ready for analysis and decision making. Let's get started. First, open your browser and navigate to Google Colab. Now click on New Notebook. Easy, right? Now let's upload our IPYNB file to the notebook. You will find these files in the description. Now we need to upload our Flipkart data.csv file into Google Colab. To do this, click on Files tab on the left and click on Upload. Once the files are uploaded, let's add the path of our Flipkart data.csv file to the read CSV function. Now we need to import pandas. For that, just simply type input pandas as PD. Now let's get the CSV file into a pandas data frame. For that, just use the read CSV method. The CSV file is now a data frame. Using this data frame, you can clean, filter and analyze your data with just a few lines of code. Once we have created our pandas data frame, we will start with data pre-processing. As observed in the data frame, there are certain blank columns at the end, which start with the name unnamed. We are going to filter these out using the filter function. Since we need to drop columns with the prefix unnamed, set this prefix in the like parameter. This gives us a list of columns we need to remove. Next, we pass this list to the drop method. Just like that, all the unnecessary columns are gone. In this section, we will pre-process the title column of our dataset. If you notice, the first word in the title column is the brand name of the laptop, which can be a valuable category for both data scientist and analyst when forecasting or analyzing the data. Our goal is to extract the first word from each row in the title column and create a new column called as brand name. To achieve this, we will use the split method. This splits each title by spaces. Then we simply select the first word. Afterwards, we will use the value count function to check the distribution of the brand name to ensure that everything looks correct. Since the title column has served its purpose, we will drop it. No need to clutter our data. Finally, let's display our updated data frame to see the changes. In this section, we will pre-process the processor column of our datasets. We will remove the generation of the processor to generalize the processor category more. For that, we will use the split method to separate each processor by an open bracket. This gives us a list. We will then separate the first element and remove any spaces using the strip function. Once that's done, we will use the value counts function. This helps us to check the distribution of the processor column and ensure that everything looks correct. Once this is done, we will generalize some categories to a single one using the replace method. For example, Intel Core i5 processor and Intel Core 5 processor are essentially the same and should be standardized to a single category. In this section, we will clean the RAM column of our dataset. Currently, the RAM column contains both the capacity and the type of RAM. To make this column more generalized, we will remove the type of RAM, keeping only the capacity. To achieve this, we will follow these steps. First, we will start by defining a small function called as getFirstTwoWords, which takes text as a parameter. Within the function, we will split the text by spaces. Then we will extract the first two elements from the resulting list. Then we will join these two first elements into a single string. And then finally, we will return the string as an output. We will use the applied function to apply the getFirstTwoWords and the RAM column, overwriting the original values with the new cleaned values. Finally, we will verify the changes that has been applied by checking the count and viewing the data frame. In this section, we will clean the OS, that is operating system column of our dataset. There is nothing much to clean here as well. We will just do some basic replacement to generalize the data. It looks like there is no much pre-processing needed for memory column. But still, I just wanted to check if we could generalize entries like 128 GB HHD-128 GB SSD into one category. But however, after reviewing the actual data, it appears that some categories genuinely belong to both the categories. This means instead of generalizing, we should keep them the way they are. In this section, we will change the data type of the price column from string to integers. For that, First, we will replace any commas in the string with spaces. Next, we convert the plain string to a numeric data type. For this, we will use the toNumeric and AsType method. Finally, let's display our updated Flipkart data frame to see the changes. In this section, we'll clean the rating column of our dataset. We have got some funky numbers in our rating column. First off, we will identify this invalid rating data. Then we will replace it with the mode value. That's the most common rating value, which in this case is 4.3. With this, we have completed the data transformation of our Flipkart dataset. Thank you.